Hello to the awesome Hampshire class of 2016. This is Taylor May Carlson replying to Thomas McPhee's challenge. So, 10 facts about me. Alright, here I go. Fact number 1. I am a voice actor. Well, actually, I'm just kind of an actor. But lately, I've been getting really into voice acting. And basically, whether it's voicing a character in an original animation or in a radio play or whatever, I've really enjoyed sort of learning how to play with my voice and seeing how high it can go, how low it can go, different sort of textures I can do with it. It's really interesting because it's something as an actor I never really focused on before. I focused more on, sort of motion and backstory and figuring out who you are and not necessarily how voice can affect that. So that's been really cool. Actually, if you look at my profile on Facebook, you can see two roles that I've gotten to voice act as. My profile picture is a character named Elise Black from a radio play called Dotted. Basically, Elise is a snarky, sarcastic, aggressive, nerdy teenager by day and a supermodel by night. It's really fun. She reminds me a lot of me, which I don't know if that's good or bad, but she's cool and the whole production is really cool and fun to be a part of. And my cover photo is actually from a radio play that I wrote myself called Freedom Fighters. It's about pirates, except the twist is that in this case the pirates are actually the good guys. So yeah, I've enjoyed that a lot, and that actually brings me to fact number 2. Alright, fact number 2. I love to write. I've been doing it for fun. Yes, for fun. Since 7th grade. I've always been that dorky kid that's like scribbling away in a notebook in the back of the class when the teacher's not looking, like jotting down ideas and just scenes I think of in my head as they sort of come to me. Because that doesn't sound pretentious and artsy at all. But right now I'm currently working on 1 book, 2 short stories, and oh god, hold on, let me count. 5 radio plays. Why so many radio plays, you might be wondering? Well, basically, ideally I would love them to be movies, but in order for that to happen, since most of them take place in, like, other worlds, or if they don't, have some sort of schmancy magic thing going on in them, would require, like, impossible budgets. Alrighty, on to fact 3. I don't know why I keep doing the double thing. This is not 3, this is 6. Thomas, I suck at math too. Anywho, fact number 3. I'm a musician, or at least I would like to think I am. I kind of play guitar really badly. I play piano, but mostly I really like to sing. I know that sounds like something that those crappy musicians and, girls who, like, sit in front of their video camera going, "Get along with me," just say, but I promise I like singing and I don't really sing like that. Anywho, yes, I like singing. I've written a lot of my own songs, some of which are bad, some of which I think are kind of good, and I definitely am planning on either forming or starting a band when I get to Hampshire, because I was part of a band this past year in high school and I totally regretted not doing it earlier because it was so much fun, and it's definitely something that I want to continue to do. So if anybody wants to be in a band, let me know. I'm also a big fan of musical theater, considering, it melds together music and theater, which I both love. And some of my favorite musicals, for any of you musical theater junkies out to there, are Next to Normal, Wonderland, Spring Awakening, Les Mis, and my current obsession is Newsies. There's something about all of those amazing male voices singing in just such epic harmony about sticking it to the man that, I don't know, just makes me, like, musically geek out. Alrighty, fact number 4. I am obsessed with animated series. I mean, I love anime, but I also love original animated series that are made here in the US. I don't know if any of you have checked out Legend of Korra yet, and I actually don't know if any of you actually watched the Avatar series when you were a kid, but I did, and Legend of Korra, it's awesome. Check it out if you like Avatar. It's really, 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 really cool. My current career goal is actually centered around animation. What I want to do is, you know, if, like, all goes well and my dream came true and I got money and all that snazzy stuff, I would love to open my own studio that basically makes their own animated series and, you know, produces them and gets them out into the world, because I think animation's a really cool art form. You can do a lot with it, and I think it's really underrated. And a lot of people think that, like, oh, it's just for little kids. Like, that's all that animation's good for. But I don't know. I think that's not true, and I'd like to sort of professionally pursue proving those people wrong. Alright, that now brings me to fact 5. We're halfway there. You're halfway to not having to listen to me ramble on anymore, if you're still watching it. I'm impressed. So, I'm one of those people that likes doing everything. Like, I'm just kind of the kind of kid that, you know, wants to write and direct and act in some sort of production of mine, just because, I don't know, maybe it's lazy of me, but I can't really pick one of those to really focus on, so, I don't know, I just kind of like doing it all. Fact number 6, I'm a nerd fighter. For those of you who don't know what that is, there will be a link in my pants. Wait a minute. If you're a nerd fighter, you probably don't know what that means. I'm putting this on YouTube. Check the description. It'll explain a lot. Fact number 7. For high school, I went to a boarding school in New England. How much more pretentious could you get? I didn't actually live there. I was one of, like, I don't know, like 30% of my class or something like that. That was a day student, so I commuted back and forth 45 minutes every day. Yes, I trekked out to the wilderness of North Andover, for those of you who know Massachusetts well. It was out in the woods. It was really pretty, and it was a unique atmosphere. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy I went there and I enjoyed it a lot, but it's a lot different than Hampshire. It was very kind of, you know, strict. But it was nice. Anywho, moving on to fact number 8. I'm not the most athletic person in the universe, but I am hoping to find some cool active things to do at Hampshire. I mean, I like to swim, and I think marshmallow guns / Nerf gun wars are really fun, but just flat out exercise isn't really my thing unless I'm, like, running away from someone or it's in the water. I mean, I wish it was. It'd be a lot easier to stay in shape, but it's not really my thing. But I am hoping to get active, so yay, exercise! Fact number 9. I'm a bit of a tomboy. I mean, I like looking pretty, but as you can probably tell, I don't wear makeup, and I don't normally do anything special with my hair unless I'm going somewhere schmancy. I mean, it's not normally this bad. I, like, got out of the pool and my hair dries weird. Excuses. But, I don't really do anything special with it. I have other things I'd rather be spending my time on. When I try to put makeup on myself, I look like a clown. Somebody's gonna have to teach me how to do that, please. Because I look stupid when I try. Yeah, anywho, I mean, it's not like I mind dresses in high heels. I, you know, occasionally quite like them when they're appropriate, but I just would rather, lounge around in sweatpants and shorts or like jeans or something. And sneakers. I'm big on Converse. I love high tops of them. I think they're cool. All right, fact number 10. Finally. God, it's the last one. I feel like it should be something interesting. What's interesting about me? Well, this isn't particularly exciting, but when I get to Hampshire, I'd like to be doing as many creative things as I possibly can. I mean, I've never been one that's like, yeah, let's try new things I've never tried before, but I mean, I figure college is probably a pretty good place to start. So I guess this isn't so much of a fact as it is an offer, and a statement that, I like doing lots of creative things, and if anyone ever needs an actor or a writer or just some sort of, musician or just creative person you want to bounce ideas off of, I'm here. I'm kind of a loser. I'm really not doing anything the rest of the summer. Yeah. So feel free to email me or contact me on Facebook or Skype. I'll put all that information in the description because, like I said, I'm going to put this on YouTube. I don't know what this hand motion is. But, yeah, I would love to help out in any way possible with anything. It would be awesome. So there you go. 10 facts about me. Feel free, like I said, to email me or message me on anything. And I hope you enjoyed it. I'm tagging Sammy Key because I said I would, and she seems awesome, and I want to hear what she has to say. So, Sammy, see you soon, and I will see the rest of you in August. I can't wait to meet you all. All right, Taylor Carlson, signing off.